Hey everyone, Fatty from Pack a Punch Traders here. Hope everyone had a great long weekend. Now let's wrap it up. I'm gonna go over APRN. This video is gonna go over last week's performance overall and Friday as well. Slow day for me Friday. Only got APRN in the morning. Ended up being a loss. Not too bad of a play. I was looking at this play, low float mover into a Friday, doing good volume, decent gap up. Um, was thinking if it fails to break down, it might fall in line with PRTY and BBBY, other big names. So this one just didn't really have the demand come through, as we got a quick little perk, but then ultimately volume just died off, and then VWAP was used as resistance, and then it fell through. Open price, I was in at 126, and then got out, I think, about 113. So we got a little bit of slippage here into the failure. But yeah, nasty push there. And what are you going to do about it? Should have chosen a better play. But that was kind of my week. Just overall, good losses. 3 out of 7. Not doing good in that sense, but that's not really how I measure how good my trading is. I look at how I'm cutting my losses, how I'm managing my losses. Are they on big size? Am I being emotional when I'm entering and exiting? Um, and how am I performing the other way? How am I letting my runners run, all my winners run, and how's my size into that? How am I sizing in? So I think the least important metric is win to loss ratio, but 3 for 7 this week. Still able to manage and make about 550. So, and that really came from a couple good plays. Well, really just 3. There really isn't many wins besides that. But first one was a dud, JSPR. Never did what I wanted. Got lucky with the sell with JSPR with the multi-day bounce. Ended up having a wild move there. Or here, just weak multi-day bounce. Just under 10%. So that was a lucky play. Got 300 from that to start the week. And then MEGL, this one was me being dumb as fuck. We got a multi-day bounce, which got stuffed. I sold half of it when it failed and got to my stop loss. Where are my arrows? Okay, oh, 1 second. There we are. So bought all into this, sold half here. Thought, okay, if we keep holding up around 2, we can get a push higher. I could re-add, but ended up getting stuffed, and that was a whack move. In total, $175 loss there. So that was unfortunate. My bad there. Not good at all. Wasted a lot of money. Um, but then ended up was able to bring it back with G Sun. This one was on small size, but I was able to let my runners run. This one, because I had small size, I was a little careless, which in this case worked out, but got to keep in mind I was a little careless. It could have bit me in the ass if this failed and ended up coming back. Um, but here we are with, what was it? This was a breakout? Yeah. Yeah, we had that breakout on 244. I got it a little early, just recognizing the momentum. And then from there was just sitting back, being patient. I saw how good the volume was. It's a lower float. We had solid moves on the spikes, lighter volume on the dips and consolidation, kept uptrending. And then from there, shorts kept getting squeezed. This is probably my best trade ever, I think. I captured so much of this move, sold right near the high. Not expect that. I was just selling into the 3 resistance that I was looking at before the trade even started. So good to be prepared, know where your key levels are, where you might have some trouble. And as we can see here, the price action, it wasn't as clean. And that's some solid recognition of topping action. It got very back and forth, very choppy, right near 3, right below it. So the 280s, I had a hard time. So when I got a lucky quick burst into the 290s, I was out. So plays like that, just being a little bit more patient. That is happening because of smaller size. We also had XPON. This one was a very nice move as well. Just simply a failure to break down. You got a first green day, decent volume, low float, low market cap. I was thinking on this one, we can get to 3. Next whole dollar, half dollar resistance area could be an area where it has a hard time. I was buying near a whole dollar, half dollar area of 2.5, right around VWAP. Already proved that it's holding the open price. Failed to break down. Got a double top here that trapped shorts, and then from there, this showed that it's kind of alive. This made a higher low. Was kind of encouraging. But then here, we got a little bit of a perk in demand, higher low, coming near the high of day where I thought shorts would really get squeezed out, which was what happened. Once we broke into the 260s, shorts gave up, and you got this massive move from the 260s to the low threes. Very nice to see. And then I thought at this case, okay, it got to where I wanted. I can sell, but I also do have small size. I could really sell it quickly if it does fail for still 10% plus, as I am up 20% here. Um, so decided to hold through. It held 3, made that key area support, whole dollar, half dollar, and then that's when we got the burst higher. And I sold into the 330s. Did leave some on the table, but you know what? I don't normally take multiple 30% gains trades in a week, so I will take it. And that's really what kept me alive, letting my winners run and cutting my losses pretty quickly. Not that bad this week besides MEGL. Besides that, my losses were smaller size plays. So taking a little bit more than a 5% loss, which is usually my max loss, I'm okay with it considering dollar wise it's a minuscule loss. Um so that's how we walked away, still green on the week. Decent amount of losses, but when we were right, and that's what this game is about. Just keeping your gains bigger than your losses. So managed that pretty well this week. So just gonna study up a bit more and get ready for tomorrow. So kind of getting the nerves of the new year out, wanting to be all good. Just only finish this all the times. Um, but right now, some solid momentum in the market. We'll see how this continues. Overall market getting back here to 4,000. That could be something, or it rejects. So we'll see. Just take it day by day. And one thing I will be saying, I didn't stick to it on Friday, but I will stick to it tomorrow. I am going to be a lot more patient in the morning. I've been taking a lot more losses this week, and it all really is coming from the morning, trying to force something. I'm live. I want to play to happen. So that is my biggest con. I did not go over that. I was forcing plays. APRN was one of them. TRKA as well. That one wasn't a great play. Didn't really have much going on that day. I missed B-Win on that day. Um, Ended up taking TRK for a swing for a loss. Not a big loss, but still, we're not trying to take that many losses. We saw the small account where they were trying to grow, and every penny counts. So a $70-$60 loss here multiple times in a row, like it's just not great to be taking TRKA, Y10, APRN. These are pointless losses in my opinion. Um, some losses are good. Like usually that I see good losses happen with multi-day bounces where I'm sticking to what I know, following the trigger, and sometimes it doesn't work out. And that's okay. If I manage my losses, I keep my risk tight, and I have controllable size, it'll be okay. And that's okay. You'll learn something from that. You're not going to be right all the time. But some of these plays are pointless and I'm just wasting money. So we're going to correct that this week. And as I've mentioned many times, biggest pro this week, letting my winners run. So yeah, we'll just wrap it up. I'm going to do another video lesson in a minute, going over top plays for next week. Just wanted a separate video going over my performance last week. And although I had some solid trades, I am a little disappointed with how I have been forcing some plays. And then I waste some money. By the time I see something good, I don't really have the capital to capitalize that on that move. So it ends up compounding and it's a shit show. So gonna be a lot more meticulous coming into this week. So yeah, if anyone's having that problem, maybe consider being a little picky, sitting on the sideline for a couple plays, just letting the plays come to you. If you're trying to if you're forcing stuff in the morning, there's just action going on. Just wait. So yeah, we'll just leave it there. Hope everyone had a great week last week. Learned something, made money, got some rest in this long weekend.